have a scene with Nonso, who's playing the captain, where we're fencing, so there's a lot of fencing rehearsal to learn those moves. So again, that we can act, and that's not something I'm focusing on or thinking about. And the same came from horse riding, which I could horse ride before, but this film demanded a lot more riding from me and a lot more skill and a little bit of kind of stunt riding and at a pace and working with, amazing days on set. We've had, 2 massive jeeps with cranes on the back of them and cameras at the end of the cranes, and you galloping out of a wood through a meadow and then turning down, seeing Cinderella, chasing after her, catching up with her horse, stopping it, and then having this kind of dance that we do on the horses. And that can only happen when I've trained enough on a horse to make that look as if I know what I'm doing with it and comfortable. And the Prince would. He'd been riding horses since he was 3-4 years old, I'm sure. So I wanted to make sure that I looked as if I had as well. But I think he goes through a huge change from the start, from when he meets her, and with what happens with his father during the film, and how he learns to kind of be his own man and to stand up for the things he doesn't agree with. And then you have this amazing character of Cinderella, who is faced with such huge challenges, and how she deals with them with humility and kindness, and it's something that I think's just amazing human quality. And I think you take these 2 characters and you take the best qualities that are within them, and over the course of the film you see those qualities be pushed and tested, and actually the connection they have with each other, even though they're far apart, brings those best qualities out and brings them to the points that they need to get to be together in order to have that union that gives such strength to what this love story is about. Love. And it is about 2 people and about what they would do for each other and what factors change them and make them into the people that they become at the end of the film. I love the relationship in this film between the Prince and Cinderella. There's so much humour in it. And although it's still set in a period time, it feels so much more modern in terms of how they connect with each other, and something that's much more real about 2 young people and how they interact. And I kind of very much feel it, and I've enjoyed playing with that balance, these scenes that follow the ball, these scenes where the Prince and Ella actually speak to each other properly for the first time, not the first meeting. And it has a very teenage feel to it, regardless of the fact they are a little older, and they're, being very proper, and they're at the ball, and it's got those same things that kind of young people today have, that you don't kind of know how to talk to each other, and you kind of really like someone, but you don't quite know if they like you back, and that is something that really shines in the script, and it's something that's really exciting to play, and it's so brilliant to play with Lily, because we have a great dialogue on screen that we can play these things and not sure if we're working each other out, and the story lends itself to that element of insecurity that comes with a new relationship in any way, and this is so great. I think it works because Lily is a very special person, a very interesting actress, and understands this character in a very, very unique way, a character that is, on paper, very hard to relate to, actually. It is that kind of, when I first read it, I thought, amazing, this woman, this character, so how she can deal with everything that happens in life and still have a smile on her face and be kind to people that are hateful towards her. And then I met Lily and started working with her and totally understood why she's got the part, because she can deal with such hard things that happen in life. It's not hard, it's not easy playing a role like Cinderella. The responsibility that comes with that comes with this film, and she does it so gracefully and beautifully and easily, regardless of all the pressures that come with it. I couldn't imagine anyone better for the part than Cate, which sounds odd to say evil stepmother. Of course, Cate Blanchett should play that part, because it's not like that, because I read the script and there's points in the script that I really empathise with the stepmother character, and that's another part of bringing this fairy tale to life, is looking at the backstories of these people and not knowing where they've been or what's brought them to where they are and the decisions they make, and I don't spend a lot of time working with Kate in the film, but I've had a little bit of time working with her, and she's such an amazing actress. I have an idea of what kind of things she might do with this part, and it is a part that you genuinely do feel moved by at points. You know, this woman who's stepped into another woman's shoes, another woman who was Cinderella's mother, was this perfect, amazing woman. They had this perfect, amazing life, and that's got to be something that's very hard to step into. And I think the script does something, and I think Ken's doing something with it that doesn't make it this stereotypical evil stepmother character, but a woman that's had lots of things that have brought her to be the way she is. And I'm very excited to see what Kate does with that, because it's such an interesting part that leaves a lot of air for an actor to really play and mould something different. I did quite a lot of different things to get ready for the prince in Cinderella. I had to learn how to dance properly because I couldn't dance at all before, and there's obviously a great ballroom sequence where the prince and Cinderella have a wonderful dance together. So I had to learn how to not tread on Cinderella's dress.